fans, Johnny Bianco here, to tell you that both Snarl and Rage will be rocking the Lone Star State for the rest of November as part of Tex Lynch's Texas Thanksgiving Tour. Tons of great matches, tons of local stars, and special appearances. Tex's birthday celebration at Snarl in Dallas on the 22nd, all culminating in the Black Friday Supercard on the 28th. So put on your 10-gallon Stetson and join us for Texas Thanksgiving, November 15th through the 28th, here on the RWL YouTube channel.
In tonight's Rage main event, the Total Package Lex Luger in a non-title match with the new and reigning RWL World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker.
Boy, I can't believe Matt and Rob are thinking of semi-retirement. They've only been in the business, 15 years? That's too soon.
Tonight's Rage main event is a non-title match, scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 275 pounds, the Total Package, Lex Luger.
The Total Package representing the Heenan family as usual, this time without tag team partner Mr. Perfect, and going up one-on-one against the new World Heavyweight Champion. It is now official, like it or lump it, The Undertaker is now the new RWL World Heavyweight Champion, and Matt Clark and Rod Whitley are going into semi-retirement. Absolutely unbelievable.
Don Honey, when I heard Matt Clark talking about this in your interview earlier, well damn, I was shocked and stunned. But that Matt and Rod Whitley will be co-producers on a new show, highlighting the new talents, the hot rookies. Myron, between those vacated TV tag belts and this new show starting in January, sounds like you're gonna be busy, Bubby.
And I like it that way. I always like starting off the new year fresh with a lot of new activity. And with a lot of these new guys like Bruce Finn and Warren G, if we're gonna see more of that, hey, that'll be a great show. And with Matt and Rod co-producing it, I think it's going to be just great. I'm going to love working with them. They're fantastic.
Mr. Luger showing off his peak physical form prior to this matchup with The Undertaker. And he's going to need all the brawn he's got.
You know, from the right camera angle, it looks like he's passing gas. Whatever are we to do with you, Mr. Gentleman?
You're incorrigible, Myron. So I guess it's new era, with the dead man as king of the mountain round here now.
His opponent from Death Valley, weighing 320 pounds, the RWL World Heavyweight Champion, The Undertaker.
There is an undeniable certain something about the presence of this man, especially as he makes his way down towards the ring. The legendary dead man, The Undertaker, now for Wheeler for Wool, the new RWL World Heavyweight Champion. And as Matt Clark explained it, his presence as World Heavyweight Champion is a hedge against the sectarians, whom The Undertaker and his brother Kane both absolutely revile.
And why not? These guys were the original, kings of darkness. They're not doing all this crazy cultist and smoke and mirrors nonsense that's going on with the sectarians. It's insane. The Undertaker and Kane, hey, at least we understand this.
He certainly fits the mold with his amazing track record and his commanding presence, as you see right here. As The Undertaker prepares to take on the Total Package Lex Luger in this non-title main event. Talk about excitement. What a way to cap off this week's edition of RWL Rage. The Undertaker, with that absolutely beautiful World Heavyweight Championship. A money's worth main event to be sure. The Total Package and the Dead Man in this non-title main event. Talk about wow. Walt Rothburn sounds the bell. They come center ring. Undertaker taking up inverted atomic drop from Lex Luger. A clothesline puts the Dead Man on the outside. Luger up on the middle rope showing off. Undertaker gonna make him pay for that one. A hard shot to the kidneys. The Undertaker with a set of lefts and rights. Rounds him up into a sidewalk slam. Lex Luger on the canvas early in this matchup. Undertaker with a set of shots and a throat chop. Dropping Luger to the canvas again. Yanked by the ankle, dragged across town. And the Undertaker looking very dominant in the early goings here. Lex Luger in the corner. Hard shot to the back of the head. Luger counters, gets the Undertaker into the corner instead. And gouging the eyes of the Undertaker. Lex Luger suddenly with the upper hand here on the Undertaker. A hard right hand drops the dead man like a stone. And Luger beating the head of the Undertaker against the canvas. Center ring, a stomp to the face from the total package. Now grinding the face of the Undertaker into the canvas. Follows it up with an elbow to the back of the head. The Undertaker rolling outside, looking for higher ground. Not going to find it here as Lex Luger takes himself to the top turnbuckle. Undertaker on the outside, and here we go. Oh, double axe handle right across the head of the dead man. Again, Luger resumes beating the head of the Undertaker on the floor on the outside. Undertaker quickly back up on his feet. Whoa, a flying clothesline from the Undertaker. The World Heavyweight Champion drives a knee into the back of Lex Luger. Luger rounded up again. Rolled back inside the ring. A charge, another flying clothesline. The Undertaker in control of Lex Luger at the present time. Head first into the turnbuckle. A hard right. The Undertaker rounds Luger up into the tree of woe. Luger quickly counters, finds an escape for the tree, and whoa, a shoulder tackle. Puts the Undertaker down on the mat again. As Lex Luger proceeds to put the boots to the hands and fingers of the dead man. I hope those gloves are sufficiently thick. Luger rounds up the Undertaker, whips him out over onto the apron. Drags him back inside, draped over the top rope. Whoa! Hard shot to the back of the head. Lex Luger going for a pin. One. But just the one. Lex Luger reaches for the Undertaker, who slides out of the way. Luger goes out after him to the outside. Undertaker winds up the arm on him. And look at this. Oh! That is just nasty. What a snap of the arm of Lex Luger. Undertaker with a double axe handle across the back. And I'll tell you what, the Undertaker's never looked better since he has reverted to what would basically be classic Undertaker. Luger hung up on the top rope, a leg drop across the throat. As Undertaker takes himself up to the middle rope. Oh, look at this, he didn't even wait. Just a cross body across the back as Luger was trying to stand. Luger gathered up again by the Undertaker, whipped to the ropes. Undertaker ducks under, and a running boot to the face of Lex Luger. Luger quickly back up, counters with a clothesline, follows it with a stomp to the face of the Undertaker. And again grinding the face of the Undertaker into the canvas, an elbow across the back, and Lex Luger trying to regain control of this matchup. Luger gathers up the Undertaker for a vertical suplex. The Undertaker on the mat. Lex Luger taking himself topside. As Undertaker makes his way to a standing position, Lex Luger goes for it. Oh! A flying clothesline to the Undertaker. As Lex Luger seems to regain the momentum in his direction. Torture rack. Luger angling for a submission here, but the Undertaker would rather not. A set of shots to the head of Lex Luger disengages him from the Undertaker. Luger whipped to the ropes. Undertaker makes the duck under. Here he comes, and up and over into a back body drop. With a kick to the side of the head as the Undertaker goes for a cover. One. But just one. Lex Luger catches a stomp from the Undertaker. The World Heavyweight Champion gouging the face of the total package. He goes behind onto Lex Luger. Drags him halfway across the ring, head first into the far left turnbuckle. A hard right from the Undertaker. Luger seated on the top turnbuckle, but counters and gets himself out of danger again. Undertaker whipped to the ropes. Lex Luger quickly countered with a kick to the leg by the Undertaker. Oh, here we go. He's got him by the throat, and here it is, the chokeslam. And this could be it right here. 1, 2. I don't believe it. Lex Luger raising that left shoulder at the 11th hour. Undertaker beginning to lose patience here as he strangles Lex Luger in the corner. Follows it up with a stomp to the back. Undertaker takes himself all the way up to the top turnbuckle again, and misses with the leg drop. Lex Luger gonna make him pay. There's a clothesline to the back of the head. Undertaker failing with the high-risk maneuver. Luger whips him into Walt Rothburn. Follows it up with a set of rights from a front cradle into a scoop slam. And Lex Luger starting to assert himself here. The Undertaker laid out on the canvas, slow to get back to a standing position. Double axe handle puts the Undertaker into the corner. He's seated up on the top turnbuckle again. Luger tags him with a right. And he's getting ready to do some serious damage. Top rope superplex coming up here, ladies and gentlemen. The Undertaker rounded up, and here it goes. Whoa! Whoa! Holy old hell! What the hell just happened? Oh! They just destroyed the ring. My God!
This match is declared a no contest. Final decision? No winner.
That is definitely a first.
My heart, yo, I've never seen that happen before.
Can you say do-over?
Well, talk about an O. Henry ending. There's one we've never seen before. That takes care of this week's edition of RWL Rage. We thank you, as always, for joining us and supporting RWL Wrestling. Coming up next on Saturday night, November the 15th, it'll be RWL Snarl with Hangman Tex Lynch, Wally Cardell, and Johnny Bianco. For Myron Schimmelman, Christy Ogilvie, and myself, Don Hickson, thank you so much for being with us again. We'll see you next time at ringside. Good night, everybody.